This time on Documentify TV. In 2019, archaeologists working the banks of the Kalambo River in Zambia found something buried deep beneath the water table. Two interlocking wooden logs, sealed in waterlogged riverbed clay, something that almost never survives. One had a carved notch, deliberately shaped so the two pieces would lock together under load. The cut marks from the stone tools were still visible in the wood. Luminescence dating of the surrounding sediment placed the structure at approximately 476,000 years old. Anatomically modern Homo sapiens appear much later, around 300,000 to 315,000 years ago. That means this structure predates our species by over 160,000 years. So who built it? No skeletal remains were found at the site. The waterlogged conditions that preserve the wood are actively hostile to bone. They leach and dissolve it over deep time. A possible candidate is Homo heidelbergensis, an archaic human species known from the broader region. But without bones from the site itself, the builder remains unidentified. That mystery is part of what makes the discovery so compelling. What the structure can tell us is what its maker was capable of. This is not a sharpened stick. Someone harvested a dense African hardwood, shaped the logs with stone tools, and carved a deliberate U-shaped notch so two separate pieces could interlock. Traceological analysis of the cut marks revealed a sequenced process. Transverse scraping, step cuts, and deliberate chopping to remove bulk material. That requires spatial planning. It requires an understanding of how separate pieces work together under load. Researchers suggest the assembled structure may have been part of a raised platform, walkway, or working surface above the wet floodplain. Kalambo Falls, in itself, is a 772-foot waterfall on the Zambia-Tanzania border, created by a perennial water source, a location worth returning to, worth building for as well. And the Kalambo evidence doesn't just stop at this structure. The same site produced a wooden wedge, a polished digging stick, and a larger cut log with deep chop marks on both ends. Artifacts spanning more than 150,000 years of repeated activity. This was not just one strange object. It points to a repeated woodworking tradition at Kalambo. Here is the harder implication. We call this era the Stone Age because stone survives. Wood almost never does. Under normal aerobic soil conditions, a wooden tool decomposes completely within a century. The Kalambo logs survived only because they were sealed in an oxygen-starved tomb of wet clay, a rare preservation event that almost never occurs. The absence of ancient wood structures at other sites does not always mean they were never made. Often, it may simply mean that evidence decayed. If organic materials preserved as well as stone, researchers suggest we might as well call this era the Wood Age. The Kalambo discovery doesn't rewrite our understanding of early hominin evolution. It reminds us how much of that story we've never been able to see. And if wood can manage this completely, then the next question is simple. What other early evidence has time already erased? That's it for today's video, folks. See you next time right here on Documentify TV.